Nexxlegacy.
Yo, what's up, bruh?
Yo, what's poppin', smoking a lot, what's poppin', I'm blowing one right now, pause, I'm smoking one right now, homie.
As you should on a night like this, bruh. How's everything, man? Everything good in your world?
Well, everything is beautiful, man. I'm just here on the East Coast out here in Baltimore, man, doing what I do. On with y'all, man. Y'all helping the kid promote the Showtime album. I really appreciate it, you know what I'm saying?
Man, and we're gonna touch down on the Showtime project and that thing dropping on the 20th. But before we get into that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said to start the show, bro, being a fan of DasEfx, I mean, it's a privilege to be able to have you on, first off, but also, like I said about the 90s, to me, I think everybody was winning. The groups were winning. The individual artists was winning. We was all diverse back in the day. So when you first broke out, you know what I'm saying, with DasEfx and just your whole vibe and stuff like that, did you feel like, you know what, this is gonna be something that's gonna be a trendsetter for years to come?
Well, definitely, man. I mean, the 90s was a good time, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's when we could all, no matter where we was from, East Coast, West Coast, you know what I mean, Midwest, we could all tour together, you know what I'm saying? So we was touring with Hammer. We did things with Outlaw. We did things with Corrupt, Snoop, you know, Pac. We was out there with everybody. So, you know, it was a time, it was a great era, man. You know, everybody was just, you know, crossbeat, breeding, touring. It would be some nights we'd headline and other nights. I remember Outlaws would headline being on the region we'd be in. So the problem with nowadays is, you know, a lot of these new kids, they got beef, so much beef that they can't even tour together, you know what I'm saying? 50
No
got
doubt.
beef with this one, and Joe got beef with that one, and Weezy got beef with this one, and T.I. got beef with that one. It's like mix and match. If we line up the 10 hottest rappers and that's current today, they all got beef with somebody. Kim got beef with Nicki, so they can't tour together. So
Right.
that's the major difference, you know what I'm saying, amongst
Do you
other things.
feel like it's just like I said, I mean, 90s, 80s, back in the 70s and whatnot, when that culture was real pure and authentic, you know, everybody, even though it was a competition, you know, you had your little side beefs here, but a lot of it was really based on just a competitive nature for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But now, like you said, with all the beefs going on, do you feel like it's really turned up to the highest level with just, you know, I don't want nobody to take my shine now, so that's why I got to go ahead and start this war just on the strength, or do you feel like it's just, you know, a fad that they just going through and then it's gonna blow over for what it is?
Yeah, it's hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? So it's hip-hop, so who knows what's going to happen in hip-hop, but we know beef has always been an integral part of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
my thing is, it's just, you know, it's just for me, man, I'm an older dude right now, so my thing is that you don't see Shania Twain beefing with Tim McGraw, and even though whether they married or whoever, but my point is, these country cats, they could link up young, old, and they go on the road for 30 days, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, that's my issue with hip-hop, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which is I'm linking, I like to see what dudes like Lick Nuts is doing, Beat Nuts and the Alcoholics linked up. You know what I'm saying? They running out there. They got Onyx out there with them. So me, PMD, Keith Murray are linking up on the two turntables. So, you know, maybe throw Drez on there. Maybe throw Laws of the Underground on there, or maybe throw my mans on there from the West Coast. Worst come to worst, my peoples come first. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes out there. So, you know, that's my whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing.
Yeah, Drez is a big supporter of the station. He's been on many a times and things like that. And, you know, a lot of people, man, when, you know, word got out that you was going to be on the show, a lot of people wanted to talk about just that era, too, as far as just the DasEfx movement. So, you know, when y'all got together to do y'all thing before it happens, for the new people that don't know exactly y'all history, like, let the people know exactly, like, how y'all got together to be this power duo that really just kind of, you know, set that trend for hip-hop when y'all first touched down in the 90s. and
I
before.
mean, the thing, yeah, DasEfx, our history is I'm from Jersey. That's Krazy Drazy. I'm from Jersey. My man Books, he from BK, Brooklyn. We met down in Virginia back in like 89, 90, going to school, Virginia State. We was tearing it down there doing like talent shows and all that. So we entered a talent show at a local club, EPMD. You know, the legends came through. They saw what we was trying to do. They put us on, and we entered the hit squad. Dropped out of school, you know what I'm saying? Kanye ain't the first college dropout, you feel me? So we did what we did, boom. We dropped the Dead Serious album in 92. That shit went to the top of the charts. Some people say it changed the game for a minute. So, you know, that's our history, our legacy to the game. We came out with that Dead Serious album. We did, you know, that whole Iggy style. A lot of we go back to, our style is really just pop culture, normal, I'm better than you, battle type of raps. Ooh, did you hear what he said? You know, that was our thing. Ooh, did you hear what he said, how he said it? So, you know, we had a few people that was coming out sounding like us, like the Funk Dubiouses of the world and the Fushnikins. But my thing is, I'm cool with all those people, by the way, today.
No doubt.
I'm just laying the foundation for, like you said, of, you know, those who don't know. So we did what we did, you know what I'm saying? We linked up with Ice Cube. We did songs like Check Yourself. You know, we did a few things in the world, and then we dropped, you know, a few more albums, the Hold It Down albums, the Real Hip Hop joint, No Diggity, things like that. But you know, that was our claim to fame, the whole Hit Squad movement. You know, I think we were intricate in doing the whole blueprint for the Hit Squad, where you always had your fellas and your one female in there. Our female was Hurricane Gloria. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So spawned, you know, Flip Mode Squad with Rod Digger, which was one of my artists, and that's a little known secret. But then, you know, you had the other squads. Even to this day, you have Disturbing the Peace with the one chick, and or you have Cash Money with Nicki Minaj. So we still see what the Hit Squad has brought to the game, and you know, it's a good thing, and it's a good thing, and it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, when you're able to tour with your whole crew, like Cash Money, you kind of don't need an outside entity like a Krazy Drazy to come break up the monotony of your own crew. Like, oh, okay. Or you could bring in a T.I. Like, oh, okay, T.I.'s running with Cash Money. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the game is at a funny time for me. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me back with Showtime, because Showtime, I'm really, and I hate to say this, but I'm really gearing this Showtime album towards my Europe fans, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm glad we're doing this interview tonight, because the hip-hop game, the state, is kind of stagnant here in the States, man. I don't know if you've ever taken a trip over, you know, over the waters, but, man,
Germany one time for 2 weeks. Man, Drazy, it was an experience, bro. But like you, I mean, they embrace hip hop. I mean, I'm just spotlighting Germany though, because you know I was there for a short time. But man, I'm telling you, dude, they embrace hip hop like it's their life's blood. You know what I mean?
That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. I could count on two hands how many groups that I know is currently in Europe right now touring. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just the state of the game. But I'm glad that I could getting this interview off over here so that I could, you know, let my peoples know, yo, hip hop is here in the States. I'm here. You know, I know a lot of people saying they do this album for the fans, or but this album really is for the fans. You know what I'm saying? When y'all hear it, y'all gonna be like, damn, Dre, this was really for us.
So with this Showtime project coming up, and it's dropping next week, actually, November 20th.
November 20th, fam. You know
November
what I'm saying?
20th. With this project that's dropping, man, like, I mean, you said you're going to take the listeners back and you're going to really give them some game that, I mean, you still got your signature style and how you do and how you rock. But what about the new listeners? Like, what is the target that you want to, you know, put out there and say to the new listeners that's just now hearing DasEfx for the first time and that's really embracing how you get down? Like, what's the target that you want to be able to put forth to the peoples out there that's listening for the first time with Drazy?
I want to put to the people, man, you know, if you play Whole Lot right now, my record, one of the joints that I leaked off Showtime, if you play the joint with me and Fredro, Turn the Heat Up, I want the new kids to know that, yo, listen, there's a rapper out here that, you know, started this thing back in the 90s that, you know, with the dreads, that Lil Wayne wasn't the first ill dude with dreads, you know, that there's a dude that he's able to get in the ring, and you're like, yo, this kid, he sounds pretty good, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with the new dudes, man, who've never heard DasEfx. I want them to hear my material and really be like, because, you know, we got to keep it real. There's a lot of guys from our era who they've lost a couple of steps, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And it's time that to me, I feel like this, especially with hip hop, and I love hip hop. Born to me, I was birthed. The whole essence of what it means is for you to be as diverse as you can, and for you to be able to hold down your legacy and be able to have that blueprint for other people to come. You know what I'm saying, right after you, and respect the people that was before you. You know what I mean? So, you know, embracing that culture is definitely what I feel like is missing nowadays in hip hop, and I'm glad you back so you can be able to give these people this game. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely hear you, dog. I mean, I can't keep saying it enough, man. You know what I'm saying? When people hear, I don't even think they even need to hear the album, man. Once you hear 2 turntables, put them up, hold that, turn the heat up, the joints I got out there now, if you ain't a believer of mine now, like, okay, Krazy Drazy's really serious about this, because that's why it's taking me so long to really even do a solo album. I wanted to find the right beats. I wanted to say the right things. I didn't want to get too deep and depressed about my own personal life or get political. I just wanted to keep it fun, hip-hop, like, ooh, did you hear that, you know?
Gotcha.
You know?
And what we should do right now is give them a dose of a little something. And people, actually, you can go to crazydrazy.com for all your information, and you can follow this man on Twitter right now. Not now, but right now. Hit that man up right now at Krazy, K-R-A-Z-Y, Drazy, D-R-A-Y-Z, excuse me. And we can go ahead and get it. Hey, let's run 2 turntables for these listeners out there, because we got them by the tons. And big shout out to all you people in Japan that's going crazy off that DasEfx movement. We love y'all tweeting out there, and we love y'all putting it down. Like I'm telling you, Drazy, this turned up, boy. Let's do it. 2 turntables.
Let's do it.
Right here on Smoke. And, man, I got to tell you, bro, like I said, the game needs that kind of vibe, that flavor. I don't know about y'all people listening, but, I mean, it's easy to bob your head and feel music like this, though. I ain't saying it because my man here is on the line, but I'm just saying because it's time that people really respect, you know what I'm saying, the culture of it all. Like, I mean, you know, you can't help but feel it, baby. That's what's up.
Yeah.
We need that.
I appreciate the love. Yo, what I want you to drop on them is that Krazy Drazy joint or that joint, so they really know what time it is. But, you know, in due time, man, before we get off, I really love you to drop those joints on them.
No problem, man, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how you doing now with the social media game? I mean, you know, we promoting your Twitter, we going super hard, Facebook, the whole deal. Like, how you feeling? How you feeling about just the social media grind right now?
I mean, I love it, man. I love it. I'm on there, Facebook, you know, as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? My Facebook comes up Drazy, D-R-A-Y-Z, DasEfx, but y'all might find it under something else, right? Like Krazy Drazy or something like that. But hopefully y'all find me out there. But yeah, my Twitter is at Krazy Drazy, and then that's linked to my Facebook. But man, what you kidding me? I love Facebook. I love the whole social network because, you know, I come from the era where you had to be outside and with the picket signs and word of mouth and get your word out. Now you just hit the button and, you know, the whole world can know about it. So it's just for you to get the word out there. So I love it, man.
Indeed. It's one of those, you know, I always see it as a blessing and a curse. Like you said, man, we could be able to reach so many people in the millions just by a click of a button worldwide, definitely. You know, on the flip side, you know, it's always little things that you would want to correct and change up or whatever, you know, like internet beefs and, you know, all this, that, and the other stuff, man. You know, that's always one of the things you steer away from, though. I'm just saying.
Of course. I mean, I miss the days of the anticipation of, you know, I mean, the internet brings you a lot closer to your peoples, but, you know, during our time, it was a era of mystique, and you couldn't really get so close to the artists, and the anticipation of their material was much greater, and, you know, so I know exactly what you're saying. It's a double-edged sword, but like I said, you know, we got to roll with it or get rolled over, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're here trying to make sure that we do it and at least, grab some of these listeners and some of these people out there that's really, supporting hip-hop and that's real core, that appreciates the core value of hip-hop and where it stands. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got it right here with Drazy, DasEfx, right here on Smoke a Lot Radio. And what I'm going to do as well is, you know what I'm saying, let some of these callers call in real quick and not monopolize a lot of your time, but, we're going to take a couple of calls and we're going to see what it is. If you want to holler at Drazy, now's the time to do it before this man gets offline. Dial 949-270-5912. Press the number 1 and be heard. And let's get it in. If y'all got questions, let's go ahead and put my girl Denia fresh out the shot from the 773 on board on deck. Smoke a Lot Radio with Drazy. What's up, baby?
Good evening, gentlemen. How are y'all doing tonight?
Chilling. Good evening.
Good evening, Drazy. It is definitely an honor to be talking to such a legend. So for your new projects, have you thought about doing any collaborations in any other languages besides English?
Actually, me doing the other language or any other artists from other countries, you mean?
From other countries, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in doing that. Actually, my distribution company is in Germany. They go by the name of Believe Distribution, digital distribution. And one of the things we were trying to get done during the Showtime project was me doing some collabs with some German artists. So I was already, and I spent a lot of time in Europe, so that was already in the tank. But unfortunately, due to scheduling, I couldn't pull it off in time. So on my, and I'm jumping ahead, but I'm doing Showtime Encore right now, and that's definitely a priority to get some features with some of my peoples from Europe on board,
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear the new project.
I'm not playing.
Definitely. Blessings to you and all of your continued success, for sure.
I appreciate it.
Serious business.
If you could do me one favor, my sister from another mister, is just spread the word through your Facebook and just let everybody know, because I really want this to turn into a grassroots movement where, it's a thing where I say, when I say Team Krazy, y'all say we go harder. I mean, I want it to be a thing where it's just second nature, where, I'm hearing all these things about guys like, what's his name, this other rapper where he just has this crazy following, Tech Nine, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I really want my project to turn into that, Team Krazy, we go harder, and that's my slogan, So there's no major label behind this. There's no nothing. I'm just doing this, it's me, and I could count the other people on my hand that's helping me with this project. So that's what I ask from all of y'all,
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me on Twitter at DANAYADD for you, and the Facebook page is facebook.com/denied.
I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it to him so he can go ahead and get that out there, because just in case if he's not out by a computer right now, I got you covered, Drazy. I'll cover it. Hey, and I could dig that too. Like I'm serious, all my listeners out there, because we always do it not just worldwide, but we do it by the tons. If y'all for this, support this man. You know what I'm saying? Team Krazy.
Yeah.
We go harder. I'm with that. I'm with that.
It is.
I'm with that.
Is,
so I'm
man.
telling you, y'all gotta turn this thing into gospel and support this dude. You know what I mean? Like not just why this project is really hot right now with the album dropping on the 20th, and you can actually go to iTunes right now and pre-order it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just make sure y'all go ahead and support, you know what I'm saying, a real icon, not just in this business, but, this is a movement. This is a movement. I believe in that, though. Like, seriously. So I'm telling y'all.
Another mother.
I'm telling you, I ain't playing, man. Like, y'all gonna make sure y'all turn the heat up, though. It's real talk, because we gotta make this happen for this guy. You know what I mean? So we gotta do what we do.
No,
you know
y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a DasEfx show, but Yo, my show is going to be so ridiculous. It's not even going to be funny. I mean, you think like guys, ooh, they bring out, oh, let me bring out surprise guests, and it's, I don't know, but I'm doing shit in my show. You might think, I might bring out them UTFO, Roxanne Shante, Africa Vampire. My show is really going to go there because these are people that I've met during my years of being in the business and made these relationships with, you know, so my show, man, it's not called Showtime for a reason. I came up under EPMD, and that's one of the things they taught us. If you give a great show, people will always love you, and that's pretty much all I'm really about.
Definitely.
That's it, you know.
I mean, y'all did ill shows. I mean, DasEfx. I mean, I only been to one in my lifetime, bro. And y'all some ill dudes. Like, I mean, y'all lyrical game live and direct is even better than the record. You know what I mean? That's why it's always dope to be able to see, you know, all this kind of come to light too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was one time I'll never forget. But you know, people out there, y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna know. Cause you gonna start doing, I'm telling you, Drazy, you gonna start doing a lot of shows, not just overseas, but in the States, bro. And it's just a lot of people gonna get the same vibe I got. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, I'm a fan first, dude. So I'm just letting the listeners know that I ain't just the typical, you know what I'm saying, dude that just, you know, hey, let me ask you a couple of questions. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know, we culture, baby. This is hip hop culture right here. I'm just letting y'all people know what time it is.
I appreciate it, man. And the difference between my music and the other guys that just are out talking, my shit is actually kind of good, man. My shit is actually kind of good, man. That's the difference.
I mean, with the style that you got, and like I said, I mean, a lot of people could try to duplicate it or come similar to what you rocking. Like, I mean, you know, and I know you said, you know, a lot about the Fushnikins and shit like that or whatever, but, you know, I never really saw, you know, I could tell the difference between they joints and y'all joints, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. Like, you know, even though they had something similar to what y'all was rocking, there's a massive difference if you a hip-hop fan, if you really pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, though, so I'm just trying to get y'all history right here live and direct on Smoke A Lot Radio, too, because this is culture, baby. Hip-hop culture, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple of emails out there, and I appreciate the email love. A lot of people want to know, you know, how can they set up. Well, this is a lot. I told you we had a lot of Germany love, and we live up in that thing tonight too. So people want to know out there overseas how can they be able to reach out to you so they can set something up as far as gigs and shit like that. Give them your email 411, baby.
Man, just email me at, it's simple, DasEfx, if you know how to spell it, is DasEfx, Dre, DRAY at Hotmail, DasEfx Dre at Hotmail. Simple and plain, man. Just holler at me via email. I'll give you my damn phone number, and let's do it. If you want to do it via email, let's just keep it at email for now, but it's a simple process, man. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Twitter. My Twitter is at Krazy Drazy, and I don't know. My Facebook is kind of hard to find for some reason, but it should be Drazy at DasEfx. But if you're down, you'll find me. But for now, just find me by my email. You know what I'm saying? And let's do it.
Trust me, I found your ass, man. I found. Hey. I found you, bro.
Right?
Yes, sir. Right? Yes, sir.
And what did it come up? How did you find it? What did you punch in?
Let me find out real quick. I mean, I just typed in Krazy Drazy, but it was easy. It was easy as far as access. Like I was able to get you like real quick with no issues. Like typing in your you know, search for it. But if you go ahead and type in Drazy DasEfx, DRAYZ DasEfx, you'll be able to find them just like I did, because that's what I searched through it, was able to find it. Done deal. See,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's for me. It's all about right now at this point in my career. I don't have beef with nobody. I watch all the stuff happening with Game and 40 Glock and this one fighting that one. At this point, man, I don't really have no beef with anyone. I don't have no dislike, no disdain. I might not like your music, but what I can say is I can appreciate everybody's hustle. I appreciate Game's hustle. I appreciate 40's hustle. I appreciate everybody's hustle. I just wish more of us could get along and just, just not have these Rock the Bell tours or shows every once
once a year, once a moment. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately the fans miss out on it. You know what I'm saying? So.
And this may not be a best kept secret, but it might be that, you know what I'm saying, if we all get along, not trying to, overstate the obvious, but I think if people understand that if we do literally get along, there's money to be made out there. You know what I'm saying? You could join forces and make that bread easy. I think that's what people don't understand.
You're talking to a man from experience. We didn't go on tour with Lords of the Underground back in the day because of ego, and now we're doing shows with them and the people love it. And we're trying to, do more of that, and I've seen the cycle repeat, you know what I'm saying? I was there watching Bow Wow and Masterpiece on Romeo beef with each other when that's all the fans wanted to see them two go on the tour together, and then I watched it happen again with Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim. I mean, for real, the Barbies together, forget it. I'd love to be the promoter on that tour.
Make money. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that people tend to miss out when it comes to that. I mean, hip hop started underground. You know what I'm saying? And you really got to dig back underground to really find some authentic music. But at the same time, not turning our backs on mainstream. But at the same time, to me, I feel like we got to help educate mainstream exactly what it means to be able to carry that torch and to be able to embrace not just you know what I'm saying, the people around you, but the people underground. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really where it's at when you think about it.
I have a 12-year-old niece, and I made the mistake of asking her. I was giving her a choice. I said Nicki Minaj or Lil Kim, and she said, "Who's Lil Kim?"
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That just told me all I needed to hear, you know what I mean? But just imagine the Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim tour, only females allowed. It would just be ridiculous.
Turn it down, man. Man, that stuff like that is definitely a hip-hop changer, but also, like I said, that's a money maker, too, when it's all said and done, you know what I mean?
And it would just also be a lesson, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It would just also be a lesson to us all in hip-hop. It would just be one to women that they can get along, and on a bigger scope that we as a movement can get along, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm the wrong guy if you want to talk about I already know the problem. I just know we need a solution now, you know what I'm saying? So
right. We gonna find it, bro. We gonna find it. We gonna find it. United like this, continue to push your line, and it's not just gonna be with this show. It's gonna be with many other shows, and when you say Team Krazy, we gonna do what we do. We're gonna go harder. We're gonna go harder. That's what we're doing from now on.
Another mother. That's what's up, bro.
Real shit. Real shit. Let me what I want to do is I want to turn up the heat. We're gonna come back and wrap it up with a couple more callers and emails, but real quick, we want to make sure that a lot of people want to know if DasEfx is gonna come back with some new music. So don't even answer that question yet. We're going to come right back at strike of midnight on November 20th. I'm going to make sure that I go ahead and break out the good credit card, go get that thing off iTunes, pre-order that thing, people. I already did one time. I'm going to go get it one more time to support the big homie. Drazy in the building on Smoke A Lot Radio, Branded in the house. And, man, hey, come on, bruh. We need that. They don't make music like that no more, baby. Like, they don't do that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's fire spitting right there, boy. That's we need that. I'm just saying. When it comes to all this, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm tired of hearing what people got on they they rollies and they cars, and I'm tired of that, bro. I need some good lyrical content, bro. I mean, we getting overdosed with all these extracurricular things, man. We need to take it back to the essence, man. That's why I'm glad you here bringing that. It's fire, bro. Props.
I got no choice, man. I got no choice,
Word up.
I mean, That's why it took me so long to do this album, because I owed it to myself and more importantly to the fans. If I knew if I was gonna come say I was gonna rep for the DOS situation until that was ready, I had to come right, you know.
Mhm. No doubt. And I'm telling y'all people right now, go get it. Pre-order it right now. It's available on iTunes. Go to iTunes.com. Go search Drazy. Go
Krazy
search
Drazy.
Showtime. Get that thing right now. Pre-order it. It'll be the best Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving, early holiday gift you can get for yourself. You know what I mean? Spread the word on this holiday. Smoke a Lot Radio. Dial the number 949-270-5912. Press 1. I'm going to put my man Gav from the LBC in the building right now. Mic'd up and on Smoke a Lot Radio with Drazy. What's good, bruh?
Hey, what it do? Hey, yeah, that was a nice ass song.
I got more. There's more where that came from. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit my man here with the exclusive. Like later on, I'm gonna let him have the album so he can hear it before everybody, and he can start letting y'all what he thinking about the other joints on it. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. This is real hip hop at its finest.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I appreciate the look on that too, but let's not get a twisted world. I'm gonna still go buy that thing 2-3 times, just because, you know what I'm saying. That's you know how it used to be, Drazy, back in the day. DJs used to go buy their own records to spin at parties and shit like that. You know what I mean? So come on now, we trying to bring radio back to that essence, just like we trying to bring hip hop back to it too. So that's how we get down.
No worries, fam. I appreciate it though, but
Real deal.
I gotta reciprocate the love, so that's easy for me to slide you that. Check it out, and just let the world know what you're hearing, man.
Give up that good review, put it on the website, make people want to go get it even more. You know what I'm saying?
You already know it.
Indeed. So a lot of people out there want to know what's good with a reunion. That's not technically a reunion, but a lot of people want to know if y'all gonna make that return back into the hip hop arena, bruh.
We definitely, the thing with DasEfx is we still and never stop doing a lot of shows, you know what I'm saying? If you just punch in on YouTube, DasEfx, you just see we just came from Australia, us and Drez tearing it down every night. So my thing is, I'm cool with doing the shows. I just want to do new music, man. So the Das, we just taking too long. I live in Baltimore. My man's school live in New York, and then so that's already a problem, the distance, and then we got to decide on the tracks, and then we got to decide on studio time, and before you look up, 5 years done went by, so I'm just tired of telling the fans, yo, it's coming. I just got to do this album, and trust me, this is a DasEfx album. All that's missing is school, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, there will be a Das album, but, trust me, we working. We just have so many obstacles in the way. You feel me?
That's what's up.
There's no beef. There's no this. There's no that. It's just that as artists, we all grow, so we just can't get on the same page fast enough for me to deliver an album. We got to make quality music.
Yeah, that's just like your homie. Y'all live. You know what I'm saying. You and your homie super tight. Y'all be on the same block. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get a little older. One moves out of state, the other one moves somewhere else, and it's kind of hard to be able to bridge that you know what I'm saying, that one love gap. But y'all forever connected, so it's good to know that it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I said with Joe Project. I mean, it's good for hip hop in general to be able to have that, because like I said, back in the I mean, let me ask you this real quick. The 90s, we didn't talk about it already. A lot of people say that was the best era of music ever. Do you agree with that?
The 90s?
Yep. You got to think about that one.
Man, only reason why I don't want to just jump out the window and say, yeah. I'm not sure how old you are, fam, but I know how old I am, and I know where I was when I heard shit like Planet Rock, and when I heard shit like, when I heard shit like UTFO and Roxanne, and the next Monday going to school like, yo, did y'all hear that?
Yo, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So the 80s, man, those were some special times, man. Those was, even though the 90s, of course, we had Brand Nubians and we had all these guys, and But man, you know, you had my heart don't funny, I'm down divine, no, now blow your mind. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm talking about, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you know, the 80s, man, they was putting it. They taught us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
you know,
man,
and I think, you know, because I was always like, man, I'm on board because, you know, it was so much diversity, but it was really like the birth of a lot of stuff really went down 70s, 80s, so it's really up for major debate. But like you said, man, like, man, the people done lost their minds when they heard Roxanne, when they heard Houdini, when they heard Fat Boys, when they heard Curtis Blow, you know what I'm saying? We had the old, like, I'm around the same age as you, bruh, so, you know, I was that dude with the beatbox on the block, you know what I'm saying? Just losing my mind off these ill joints, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, trust me, man, that culture is real ill, and it's always going to weigh heavy on the people that grew up in that era, though.
come on, man. Fat Boys, Big Daddy Kane. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
We damn lost our minds when we heard them songs.
Yeah, I agree, man. A lot of trips down memory lane, and you know what I'm saying? Before we let you go, man, like when it comes to these new people that's listening, I'm gonna let you you know, speak your piece on what people need to do when they go rush to the polls, aka November 20th, and go purchase that album. And people could do it now, so that you guys and girls can pre-order your thing. So the young cats and the little ladies out there listening, you know what I'm saying, give them game. And you said it a little earlier as far as why should they choose your album as the album to get to kickstart their Thanksgiving week?
Yo, 'cause my shit is hot, man. It's just plain and simple. Listen, I'm still listening to the album. I'm going to send it to you. Make sure you call me tomorrow, fam. I've been listening to the album. I've been listening, and you going to listen to it, and then you going to tell the people what you think. But, yo, it's one of those things where I don't know if I just got lucky and found the fountain of knowing how to make good music, but that's the only reason why I could tell you to get my shit. It's just hot. It don't sound dated. You know what I mean? If you want hip-hop and not something that sounds like hip-hop or something that sounds like a down-south version of what they're doing but trying to keep it real, if you want just something close to good old fried home food, chicken and grits and collard greens, if that's your type of food, hip-hop-wise, or if you're Italian, you like pizza and spaghetti and meatballs and pasta, or if you're Jamaican, you like curry chicken and stewed chicken and oxtails, this is your type of hip-hop right here, you feel me? So that's the only thing I could tell the old cats and the new cats. Yo, my shit is hot, Krazy Drazy. Team Krazy, we go harder.
Go harder, straight up. And I want all my peoples out there that's tweeting back and forth, and good looking out on a lot of the tweets right now, just really like vibing off the show. A lot of people just giving mad props to you know, some of the songs that we leaked. And hey, make sure y'all follow my man on Twitter, do it now, and show that love. Hashtag Team Krazy, we go harder tonight, all night tonight while we on the air and beyond that. So, you know what I'm saying, take notice, man. We ain't gonna let this shit ride, man. We just gonna continue to push that line for you, because you know, I believe in your music. I was a fan before we even had dialogue. So, you know, like I said, bro, we gonna continue to slap hits like this, and we're gonna continue to support it, because yo, I'm real. I'm at a point right now where motherfuckers gonna have to put out a Team Krazy, we go harder T-shirt, like, do it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready for it.
That's coming, exactly. I got the merch coming. Trust me, yo, we're gonna have it to where when this movement is on full blast, everybody at the show gonna show up like that. You feel me?
That's what's
up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of the game, so, you know, Kiss, the rock group, they got the Kiss Army, you know what I mean? And that's how they really move like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and you know, you see Rihanna Navy and Chris Brown this and that, you know, so my whole thing is, yo, that's all I'm about, just starting the movement, being real loyal and dedicated to my fans. I'm already working on Showtime Encore that's trying to drop by May, June this summer. So with those features Shorty was just talking about, you know, I'm trying to get up with Exhibit and just reach out to my boy Souls of Mischief, make my West Coast connect. I've been rocking with Della Funky Homo Sapien, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what it is.
Yeah, I got a few West Coast connects. I just did the Rock the Bells out there, so I'm trying to, the Showtime Encore is going to be primarily of a lot of features, you know what I'm saying? So just
You still got a line with Cube? You still got a line with Cube?
I mean, I seen Cube at the Rock the Bells, you know what I'm saying? And we couldn't really get into how we wanted to get into it because of the time. But, Cube is only a few phone calls away, man. So
okay, I got you. I got you. Because, hey, they come here on these shows a lot, man. We had Exhibit not too long ago to promote his album. Q's been on here. He'll be on here next week, I think, again. So, yeah, I mean, it's time we bridge this gap, bro, and just,
Exactly.
like you said, a phone call away. That's how it's going to be from now on, bro. So, you in here. Not just because you a solid dude and you done made timeless classics, being a DasEfx icon, but I really appreciate your grind and who you are and what you stand for when it comes to hip-hop, bro. So I'm always be in your corner. So you got it right here.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. What part of the West Coast you at?
I'm in the Bay.
There it is, man. You already know, man.
You already know.
Yeah. You already know. So me and 40 go back. It's long stories over here, man. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's on 40, man. That dude is a good dude, man. Good solid dude.
Man, you already know. So that's what I'm all about, this make a sandwich philosophy. You know what I'm saying? I got the bread, my man across town got the lettuce, you got the meat, you got the lettuce, she got the whatever, the mayo, the ketchup, the mustard. Let's all come together and make a sandwich and eat, man.
Let's do it. And then let's do it because we want to eat, and we're going to do it so we can be able to, be remembered for all this good shit that we doing as a unit. Because, we can't move by ourselves, man. We need that good team. Team Krazy, we go harder. Watch.
There it is.
Watch, baby. Watch.
All right.
Drazy, appreciate the love, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. And like I said, man, I'm going to be in touch tomorrow for sure. And I'm going to give you the blow-by-blow rundown on it all. And, Yuck. Sometimes, a lot of times, Yuckmouth is always doing his thing, and he'll come in or call in a little later. But if you want to send a shout out to the big homie, you can definitely do that.
No worries.
The boss guys
me and Yuck, we go back. Yeah, me and Yuck, we all go back, man. We all go back. I'm sure if somebody dig hard enough, they'll find a picture of us back in the day somewhere. So it's all good, man. So, I just want to give the homie a big shout out. I think we need to do something together anyway, sooner than later. So I'm here. I'm only a phone call away, fam. I'm only a phone call away.
Exactly. Let's get it in. Drazy, man. Thanks for putting on a show.
Nexxlegacy.